Flyers happy to have his energy back, and as Ken Hitchcock says, anybody who plays on a line with Brashear, you have to play hard and go to the net and play with energy.
Eric Cairns went at it last night in Detroit. He was very angry, and of course the referees didn't let him fight. But the bottom line is that this guy can flat out throw them, and when he hits you, he hits hard. Now, Todd Fedoruk's just one of the many guys that he has fought where he's actually injured them.
Another offside call.
Watch out here.
Philadelphia
Cairns
line.
and Brashear.
Brashear and Cairns having words, but the line's been quickly there. Ryan Murphy to score the 2 away.
Now, Ken Hitchcock talked about Brashear and his value to the hockey club as we look at some numbers of Cairns, and already closing in on everybody. Get a few more game misconducts. That gets you up the top very, very quickly. But he said Brashear, just his presence on the ice has opposition thinking about when they're going to get hit.
Good breakout by the Flyers. They're not giving him much chance.
Oh, these guys that run the league.
Get to that. The face-off in the Philadelphia zone upcoming as Hackett jumped the loose puck. Here's how it all started.
Well, they came together. They've been eyeing each other since the drop of the face-off. And actually, Cairns will drop his stick right there. But, oh, there's the linesman, and he's only about 5'3" getting in between. And what's he going to do anyway?
He has the advantage that they cannot push him at all.
DiPietro got it around the board. Williams cut it off. Handzus a drive, and DiPietro finally manages to hold on, but Brashear and Cairns look about ready to go before they're separated by the linesman. 9:32 left in the second. He missed some time with a sprained knee earlier this year. I don't know whether he'd be protecting that at all. I would tend to doubt it.
I mean, it just would not be a smart thing for Donald Brashear to fight at this point. There's no need for it. And I'm sure Ken Hitchcock, his coach, has told him that. And I'm surprised Cairns didn't get a penalty there.
I totally agree with that.
He should have. And now Brashear's mad.
Oh, he hasn't dropped anything, and Cairns has dropped everything.
Right, and he's going to skate away.
And he drew the penalty.
Yeah, he did. He drew the penalty, and there really should have been, I think, a penalty on Cairns.
I agree with that.
And Brashear got mad because when you start hitting from behind, and you know whether Cairns thought maybe he went down a little too easily or not, but there's no question the entire shift, Eric Cairns was trying to bait him into a fight. And there's a hard hit there. He took that. And Cairns stayed with him. And now the play in the corner. There's another hard hit. You can argue the elbows were up a little bit. And maybe it was more of a push. And I think it looked worse the first time. And Brashear just gets Cairns to throw everything down.
Did you give Brashear a penalty? I'm surprised at that.
Well, there's a few things I haven't understood in this game.
That doesn't make sense.
No. He did. Brashear did nothing. He gets an unsportsmanlike conduct for what?
Conducting himself in an unsportsmanlike conduct fashion.
You know, I mean, he took.
I
give Brashear credit because
here comes Cairns again. Here, deked underneath most of that check opportunity. Now Brashear set toward the boards head first. Cairns, no penalty. Now they talk. They're ready to go. They drop the stick. Brashear has not dropped his gloves yet, and the linesmen are thinking about getting in the way, and will. Nothing will happen. Otto Brashear did not want to go there, and Cairns waves at him.
Now, why does Brashear get a penalty there?
I don't think he does he?
Yes, he does.
For what?
Well, that's what I want to know.
He did drop his gloves. Okay, he caught him. He caught him, and it's the worst thing that can happen is if you drop your gloves prior to the other player dropping his gloves. So when you drop your gloves, that's when you get caught. You get 2 minutes, and that's it.
Yeah, but Brashear didn't drop anything.
So why is he getting a penalty? I agree with you, Gordy.
That's what John LeClair wants to know as well.
Well, we'll have to ask John LeClair on the plane to Ottawa tonight because he's talking with the official right now.
What's the call? How can Dave Jackson make that call? Boy, these guys have no... Well, never mind. Let's just move on.
Here's the whole sequence.
Right here is going to knock him to the ice. Now, Brashear holds his right there.
That should have been a penalty right there.
Okay, so now they have a little conversation. They push and they shot. Now they're going to have... But he dropped his gloves.
What does Brashear did? Nothing. You can't even call it unsportsmanlike conduct. He was getting out of the zone slowly, but he was. I mean, I don't... That's a strange call. So unsportsmanlike conduct on both of them.
Wow. Which tells you, okay, then from